Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through two player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Monday, December the 4th. We just have two games tonight, guys. It is the semifinals of the play-in tournament tonight, so these games do mean a little bit more than the normal regular season games do. We got the Pacers and the Celtics playing, and then we got the Kings and the Pelicans playing. And again, it's the semifinals of the in-season tournament. Winner of these two games, I believe, moves on to the finals, which is sometime either later this week or next week. Honestly, I can't remember. But we could see some like playoff type rotations here. I think these games are more impactful than most regular season games. So you could see some really tight rotations, some big minutes for key guys, and I think that does kind of affect player prop lines. I was looking at the lines for these games and doesn't really seem like the books are adjusting too much for it being a more meaningful game. I mean, it does look like some lines are a little inflated, but not a ton. I was able to find two early props that I did like for tonight's two-game slate, and I do have a prop that I like from each game. So we're going to talk through these two plays, guys. We're going to share why I like them. Before we do get started, though, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure you hit that like button down below, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up for Prizepicks linked down below in the description, or just when you sign up, make sure to use promo code NOAH. You will get your first deposit matched up to $100 when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code. I do also want to give a quick shout out to Sleeper because we also have a partnership with Sleeper. And if you guys don't have an account over on Sleeper, sign up for Sleeper as well. Using promo code NOAH, you will get your first deposit matched up to $100 over there. Check out Sleeper if you guys have not yet. But guys, as you can tell by my voice, it's totally shot right now. I've been sick the last few days, starting to feel a little bit better, but my voice is still really bad. I apologize for this in my NFL video. I did make an NFL video for Monday Night Football tonight. You can go check that out if you're interested. I wanted to try and gut it out, make a video for NBA as well. I'm gonna try and go a little bit quicker though, just because my voice is so bad right now, and I know this is not fun to listen to. So let's talk through the two plays I do like for Monday night tonight. First prop I like is going to be a rebounds prop, and we're going to look at Jaylen Brown, 5.5 rebounds. I like the over here for Jaylen Brown. So over their last three games, I really want to highlight these last three games for Jaylen Brown because these have been without Kristaps Porzingis, and Porzingis is once again out tonight for the Celtics. If you look at this season in terms of rebound chances per game, Jaylen Brown, he is averaging the fourth most rebound chances per game on the team, 10.7. But you have to factor in Kristaps Porzingis was obviously playing in a lot of those games. And Porzingis this season is averaging over 13 rebound chances per game. He's averaging the second most on the team. So you're taking away Porzingis, who is a guy that does grab a lot of rebounds. He's averaging nearly 7 rebounds per game this season. Those rebounds are going to kind of get spread out amongst a lot of their guys, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Horford, Drew. And Jaylen Brown, over their last three games without Porzingis, he has actually averaged the second most rebound chances per game on the team, 13.3. He's averaging 6.3 rebounds per game over that stretch. He had 7 rebounds against Atlanta, 8 against Chicago, and then last game against Philadelphia, he had 4. But if you look at this matchup against the Pacers, this is a really good matchup. The Pacers do play really fast, so when you face a team that plays really fast, that's just going to be, that's just going to allow for more shot attempts, which is going to allow for more rebound opportunities. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, Jaylen Brown has had a lot of success rebounding the ball against this Pacers team. I don't really look at team versus or player versus team stats too often, but if you look at his last 4 games against the Pacers, for what it's worth, 10, 11, 7, and 7 rebounds. Some of those, like one of those games, he only played 25 minutes and he still grabbed 7 rebounds. So he's rebounded well in this matchup in the past. His rebound chances have gone up lately without Porzingis, and the minutes should be there in this game or in a matchup like this where, again, it's an important game, in-season tournament game, semifinal game. I could see Jaylen Brown playing like 36, 37, 38 minutes here. I mean, so far this season, he's averaged 34 and a half minutes per game. He already plays a lot of minutes, but you could definitely see him get like 36, 37, 38 minutes here if this game winds up being competitive. It's projected to be a competitive game. It's right now, the spread is just sitting at 4.5. The Pacers, they are playing at home, which I think makes it more likely this game is close. So I like this play quite a bit. And right now on DK Sportsbook, they do have this play pretty heavily favored to go over, minus 130 on DK Sportsbook, favoring the over for 5.5 rebounds for Jaylen Brown. So that's the first play I do like for tonight. Next play I like, going to be a points prop. We're going to go to the Kings and Pelicans game. And we're going to look at Brandon Ingram's points prop of 21, and I like the over here as well for Ingram. So, Brandon Ingram, obviously, losing a little bit of usage right now, playing with Zion Williamson, who's healthy. They're getting back CJ McCollum as well. I think McCollum has played, I believe, the last 2 games, so he's back as well. I don't think that matters too much, though, for Brandon Ingram, because if you look at Ingram this season, if you look at his usage rate, he still leads the team with a 29% usage rate, and he has still been able to put up good scoring games, even playing with Zion and with CJ McCollum. And this is a really good matchup for him against the Kings. The Kings are another team that play relatively fast. They haven't been that good defensively, and they've been a really good matchup for opposing small forwards. If you look at the DVP stats this season, the Kings are allowing the 3rd most points per game to the small forward position. Ingram has done really well in this matchup for what it's worth. Again, I don't weight team versus player stats or player versus team stats too heavily, but if you look at Ingram against the Kings this season, in 2 games one game he played just 26 minutes and scored 31 points. The next game he played 29 and a half minutes and scored 23 points. So in his 2 matchups against the Kings this season, he didn't even play his full minutes, and he still put up 31 and 23 points. Now in an in-season tournament game, you should expect pretty heavy minutes here for Brandon Ingram. This is a game that does project to be competitive. The spread is sitting at just 4.5. I mean, if we're going to get like 35, 36, 37 minutes from Ingram here in a really good matchup in what should be a faster-paced game, I like his chances of scoring 21 points. Again, he still leads this team in usage. He's still a guy that's going to take a lot of shots on a nightly basis. And the volume is typically going to be there for him. Just got to hope for like no blowout, no foul trouble. I think one game against Sacramento this season, he did get in foul trouble, and then the other game was a blowout. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. If it doesn't, we get 36, 37 minutes from Ingram. I like his chances of getting 21 points here. And on TK Sportsbook right now, they do have this prop heavily favored, or they have his line, they have his line set at 20.5 on TK Sportsbook, but is heavily favoring the over. Right now, minus 166, favoring the over on 20.5 points for Ingram. I'm fine taking this prop at 21 on Prizepicks. I wouldn't be surprised if this line gets bumped up to like 21.5. So I think at 21, I do like this play quite a bit. We do get a little bit of safety here as well on the off chance Ingram finishes with exactly 21 points. If we get 6 rebounds from Jaylen Brown, we'll still get 1.5x our money. So we'll still profit even if Ingram pushes and Brown goes over. So yeah, guys, these are 2 plays I like for tonight's NBA games for the 2-game slate tonight. Should be a fun night, though. These are going to be 2 competitive games, I hope. 2 in-season tournament games in the semifinals, so they do matter a little bit more than a normal regular season game would. Yeah, hopefully we get some good games tonight, some competitive games. Appreciate you guys watching the video, as always, supporting the content. Again, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. Be sure to go check out Prizepicks as well. If you guys don't have an account over on Prizepicks, sign up, use that promo code NOAH, and get your first deposit matched up to $100. But that's all that I got for tonight, guys. Good luck on this slate. Appreciate you guys watching the video. We'll see you in the next one.